about you, that you can put this together and make sense of it. And you can apply this information to make your life happier and to enrich the people around you, and to create more joy in yourself, which will create more joy in people around you, won't it? Just by going through this and all these minute things, talking about cells and universes. And let's get back to the feelings of the sensations of your feet on the floor. And I'm wondering if you can sense, if your shoes were off, the feeling of the carpet, and the softness, and the textures, and the warmth. That's right. And you can take this all back with you, along with all the memories that you have, and whatever pieces that they do have, and that your unconscious mind is willing to present to all of us. That's right. Some of it's hard to swallow, but that's okay. It all goes down in the end, doesn't it? So, I'd like you to count yourself very slowly now. I've enjoyed talking to you, and I hope that you have had an enjoyable experience, because you can count yourself out of trance now very slowly. Now remember, I'd like you to feel the changes in your state of consciousness from going the early years, going back up into who you are from 20 to 1, beginning now. Take your time and come back.
Thank you. It was exciting. Very exciting.
You know, why are you crying?
Why? It was very emotional, the pictures I got. I didn't realize that I can remember pictures far back in my childhood. Beautiful pictures. I haven't seen them since, let's say, 45 years, I think.
Wow.
Now they're here again. They're beautiful. Very powerful pictures. One, for example, on our farm in the very early years when I grew up, we had horses. There were no mechanical tractor. So we had horses, and we had 2 old horses. And then my grandfather and my father changed to buy a tractor. And those old 2 horses that in former times worked on the field, they could stay till their death. So they were not slaughtered. Do you say slaughtered? No, they were not killed.
Yes.
They could stay as long as they lived.
Yeah. We call them putting them out to pasture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they can just eat oats and grain and have a happy time. Yeah.
And I have seen this horse stall with this really old 2 horses there.
Wow.
And I remember this must have been at the same time at the Christmas time, and I remember the first Christmas tree.
Wow.
And this was a really good, nice picture.
Okay. Well.
And all to see what a technical development, yeah, the technical development till now, because the farm looks completely different now. I think it's a good resource for me to go back to.
Good.
Don't know where I come from.
Yeah. Excellent. And I always like that. Yeah, it is right. To know where you came from. We forget, you know, with all the things you've learned, the stability, the things that you've got in the past, sometimes it gets disassociated. You go, wait a minute, and you go back, and it gives yourself more substance, you know, more confidence to know where you come from. It's good.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. That's good. Excellent. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. Just go back. It's we're not doing therapy. We're just going back using the processes to go back and to recover an event. You can, if you're doing counseling or therapy, you may be going back to recover a specific event which can be used as a powerful resource to help solve a problem that's going on. It's this exact same process. And instead of going to a good childhood memory, it could be a good other experience, which is a resource to use for a specific problem. And we just make that more apparent, and then maybe anchor that resource with then associating the person. Let's say the resource is down here, right? And whatever it is, and we've anchored that, okay? And then in the trance, we bring the person, imagine them back up in this time frame to going into the context where the problem used to be, okay? Reliving that in their mind, and then you fire off the new resource anchor, and they're aware of a new behavior happening. So that's how you would apply that, and to rehearse that in 3 or 4 times, just like I rehearsed through the pain control process. Okay, I got an anchor, and I rehearsed it in like that. Do the same thing with a strong resource to solve a personal problem, going through the structure of the problem with the new resource. That's it. But in this case, just have a good, happy time, and go back and find some pleasant memories back there. It's good. And I think somebody said, I don't know who it was, but having difficulty with getting clear visualizations. This exercise will help with that, because if you do it really well and slowly, the memories you can get are really vivid. I mean, very, very clear and distinct, and you go, wow, you know, because you don't. It's hard to realize, because you're not. From now, if you think about a memory, you're doing it as a disassociated experience, and the vividness isn't as strong as if you were there, seeing through the eyes, and that's what we're trying to do with this, is stay associated into the memory. So the information you get is far greater detail. Okay, have a play. Have a play. Have fun.